Welcome crafters, andyisyoda here and welcome back to episode 5 of Xalima, the Island House build. This is a super complicated concept house designed by architect Martin Ferrero. Oh, I've done a little bit off camera, let me quickly show you this. I've built this natural pool here with lots of leaves and fish in it. And quick shout out to provisionhost.com, my sponsors. I'll talk about more about them in a minute. But look, I have used something a bit weird. It is invisible armor stands, and if you want to know how I've done that sunken treasure and all these fish and the sword and the suit of armor, which looks so super cool, I'm so happy with this. I've done it off camera, guys, but if you want to know how I did it, I've got a separate video on how to build an aquarium. Link to that video in the description. It should be appearing on your screen just about now as well. But this is the front bit we want to continue on with today. So a little bit of a speedy build, and in the top right I'm going to inset a picture. This is the part of this concept house we want to build, and I've been in touch with Martin Ferrero, the architect, and he's been pointing out a few bits and pieces and giving me permission to use bits of his video as well. So it's a really cool project that the actual architect of this concept house has got a say in. He can actually correct me, and he's corrected me on a bit of this house already around the other side. Little inset on the bottom left, a little bit of film from his film. Good one, Andy. A clip from his video showing you guys at home, the bit of the house we want to work on today. So let's jump right back into first person and crack on with this part of the build. It's kind of like a super complicated entrance bit here. We've got all sorts of walls to build up, so let's just crack on with this. Yeah, that can go there. So this is this little pathway into the build, as simple as that, leading down to that bedroom down there. But this is like a meeting of storms right here. Really complicated part. But anyway, a couple of messages first. First of all, provisionhost.com, my sponsors, and if you use the code andyisyoda with provisionhost.com, you can get 5% off the cost of a Minecraft server, not just for 1 month, but for the lifetime of your server using the code andyisyoda. Provisionhost.com, hosting made relaxing. That's what I was trying to say. Now, bit of a compromise here for Minecraft. I'm going to bring this in here. I don't think this is exactly like it is in the house, but I just need to do that. It's just a Minecraft thing. Anyway, thank you so much for hitting that like button. You guys are amazing at hitting the like button, so please, could do with some more of you hitting it, but the ones that do, thank you so much. It really is great to get more than 10% likes. It is brilliant, so thank you. Right, back to the build. I think all this should be coal. I'm using the UTB texture pack, and I'm building on the UTB server. If you want to come on the server, you can. Links in the description for the texture pack and the server and details how to come on. I'm going to use acacia wood here. It's connected textures, unfortunately, with the coal, and that's something I may need to change later on. It's quite hard to get a view in on the video. So there's a video of this house. If you haven't gathered already, the clips I showed you at the start and in the middle, there's a video of this house made by the architect, and it's an amazing video set to the music to The Island by Steve Jablonski. And yeah, beautiful video, great house. And when I saw it, I had to build it. But it's a really tricky house, and I'm really showing you, I'm building it raw in front of you. I'm voicing over this footage, and I've sped the footage up by 120%, so it's 20% faster than normal. Just want to see you get you guys as many bricks placed as possible. But what I sometimes do in complicated Let's Builds is I will practice build it off camera, and then I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly where all the blocks are going to go, because I've spent hours practicing on a certain little bit of the house. But no, I want to try and solve all the problems in front of you, because, I don't know, when you build a house yourself, you could spend hours and hours getting it absolutely perfect on one tiny little corner, but you don't have time for that in a Let's Build. I tell you now, if you're ever trying to record a Let's Build and it's something complicated like this, and it's not a free build where you could just place blocks and be happy about it because it's your build, you have to get them pretty much like the pictures, and the video. So there's videos and pictures. So links to the pictures and the video of this house in the description. It hasn't been built, it's a concept house, just an idea. But what a beautiful, beautiful island house. It probably cost tens of millions to build. But I absolutely love it. Love it to bits. And I'm really enjoying solving all the problems. So this little bit you can see on the inset is this kind of stepped down little garden terrace area. And it's got some grass along here. Talking about grass, I've got a good story about walking my sister's dog. I'll tell you that in a wee while. But no, I like solving the problems. Do you like solving the problems? I like solving the problems. And I think you guys are really enjoying this build as well. It's getting really good likes on the videos. Got thousands of views and thousands of likes. So it's great motivation for me to keep going and belting these episodes out as quick as I can. I've got another few videos to make in between, but you know, they're quite short showcases and build battles and so on. I really want to concentrate most of my efforts all day on these videos. It does take quite a long time though. So I'm trying to get them out every day, but it's coming out to about once every 1.5 days, if that makes sense. How can you bring a video out every 1.5 days? Does that even work? Anyway, let's bang down the grass, get this little terrace done here. I kind of messed this terrace up a little bit and might have to repair it in the next episode. But it's good, I think, as I always say in Minecraft, is to get blocks placed. Get yourself blocks put into position and then change them. You can't just place blocks perfectly. I don't think it's possible. And I think this line here needs to get... I lowered it down, but I think it needs to get up a bit. I think that line of white needs to go up a little bit. Sounds like drugs. Wow. That line of white needs to go... Anyway, don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. Stay out of school. No, stay in school. Stay out of school and do drugs. No, that's not right. Anyway, 3 little chairs there. I think they're crafting tables, are they? Or I can't remember what block that is. Never mind. 915 Cole, one of the builders, he's repaired the water that was all kind of spilling out. So thank you for him. There is water to go on top of this pool, but it's a world edit layer of water, which we'll put on a little bit later. See that guy down there? So here... I think I've got a problem. I think I need to move things. Yeah, so I moved that across just to make space for the kind of a sunken down seating area. So a bit more grass here. I think I'm finding this quite difficult. It's very difficult to see on the videos and the pictures this corner. So I end up placing... So look, this is the video. This is the bit I'm trying to build. Okay, a sunken down chair area, nice table, bit of grass, the pool kind of wraps round. I've got little stairs to build. Don't do that in this episode, it'll have to be the next one. And then round over to that statue. So, yeah, I think hand on heart here, I mess up this sunken down area. I don't think it looks good at all. So I'm going to just cut the video here and jump to this bit being finished, given that I'm bound to change it later, so there's no point in you seeing stuff and we're going to be changing. So that's what I did. It just looks bad looking back on it now as well. It's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, alrighty, this corner, you can see if the video cuts. It just means I cut the video and I think. Anyway, back to my story. Well, not back to it, but I start my story. Yeah, it was it New Year's Eve or the night before? Maybe the 30th, I think. My sister was round and I took her dog Sally for a walk up Craigmillar Park, which is this kind of park with a castle and a good picture there. Screenshotted straight from the video just to show the corner that I'm working on. Actually, just looking back at it as well, just looking back in that picture, I can see things which I think I might be changing. Anyway, banging down blocks. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was in the park with the dog Sally, and it's really dark. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Super dark, and Sally loves to play with like balls that you throw, dog balls that you throw for her. She just absolutely just goes, yeah, I can't take her basically for a walk without her like jumping up on me every 2 seconds. Where's the ball? So I have to take some balls along, some hard rubber balls to throw for the dog. The trouble is, this park has got like a spooky castle on it, and it's in the middle of woods, and it's dark. Okay, you can't see a damn thing. So what we did, I bought I bought glowing balls. Andyisyoda bought glowing glowing dog balls. They're hard plastic balls, and if you bang them, if like you slap them or drop them, basically a little light comes on. It triggers the battery, and they glow. So I've got 2 red, like tennis balls. Imagine 2 bright red tennis balls, and it's great. I'm with the dog walking through the park, super dark. I don't really need to see, because I can see the dog just, and I can see the glowing balls, and there was a little bit of starlight, so I was doing okay. And you feel kind of secure with the dog running about. Anyway, so I threw one of the balls up and down the hill. She's running about, chasing the ball. She brings one back. I throw the second one. She drops the first, and then she brings that back, and I throw the other ball. It's all going great. Get right up to the top of the hill, right deep into the park. Super, super dark. And there's a firework. And I don't know about your dog. If you've got a dog at home, you tell me in the comments. Is it scared of fireworks? Because Sally is super scared. Just using some orange blocks there, just to map out where the walls are going to go. I need to bring this bit out here, like this. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. And that all the swimming pool needs to come across here as well. So I end up moving this bit in. It's a little bit whirled at it just to do a bit of a shifty to make the swimming pool a bit wider at this point here. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, firework went off. Firework went off in the middle of this Craig Miller Park, and the dog took off back down the hill we just walked up, and I couldn't believe it. And I'd thrown both the balls, and there I am in the middle of a dark field with 2 glowing balls and no dog to walk because she's just ran away basically. So I was like, oh my god. And then another guy came along with his dog at that point. I'm going, I can't leave the glowing balls because that guy's going to pick them up. So I ran into the middle of the field, and that's towards the guy walking the dog. So there I am, I picked the glowing balls up, and then basically that person's arrived. And he's like, hello. And I'm like, hello, there I am, weirdo, standing in the middle of the field, pure dafty, with 2 glowing balls and no dog. So I just turned and ran away. Run away! And yeah, I ran down the hill, and there was Sally halfway down the hill looking a bit sheepish, scared of the fireworks. So I just gave her a big hug, put the lead on, and I need to repair this bit here because I had some stairs. Some stairs come up into the middle of the swimming pool. Super cool part of the build here. So the stairs come up into the middle of the swimming pool. So I need to just bring the 2 bits on the outside of the stairs and put them in position, and then I'll improve the stairs in the next episode. But yeah, I just gave Sally a big hug, put her back in the lead, and we went back down the hill and back home. I suppose the moral of that story is really to never get caught at night in the middle of the field, all on your own, standing there holding your glowing balls, because people are gonna generally wonder about you, that's for sure. Is it dark where you live? You've lived in the southern hemisphere, it's probably not dark in the evenings, probably nice and light. Right, so this is a nice big section which we're going to stack here, so stack 40 along the way, and it's like progress is being made, but there's decisions to be made. There are decisions afoot. Yeah, I have to admit, guys, I found this bit really, really tricky. Right, bit of sandstone. I'm going to bring the sandstone out here. I think that kind of works. Bring that all the way along. Like that, and that really is creating floor 1, and we can get rid of this bit as well. Makes this pool nice and wide as well, and there's kind of a stepping bit between those bits there, which I'll need to put on as well. Excuse me, bit of windy pops there. So I can bring this sandstone along, and I think to be really, really sneaky, I did something here. Yeah, I got some sandstone stairs, and I put them upside down. Really annoying to place and much slower to place as blocks, and I'll extend them along there on the left, probably off camera, but I just want to show I guess what's going to be the upper floor, I suppose. Is it the top floor? Is it the very, very top floor? No, it's not. It's like the middle floor. There's definitely a floor above this. So this is the middle floor that's coming up here, made of kind of a sandstone rectangle surrounded on all sides by water. I mean, it's such a spectacular house. I really love it. I mean, a lot of people in the comments are saying this is one of the best houses they've ever seen, and I would agree with them. So stack that 60 along. That should just be a little bit too much. So just trim off the excess, and this is all going to be kind of swimming pool where we're standing, and then into A super cool bedroom and lounge relaxing area. Can't quite remember what's up here, but we can stack this along. Maybe not 60, but 55 should be just about right. I think that was just one brick too many. I think that probably has to line up with the other bit as well. But this brings us under here. Blue roof above the cinema there, and we want to get a blue roof above the old what's it, little reading room area here, a little sunken down reading area. So just marking that out with some vertical columns to make sure I get it in the right place. And then I'm going to put on some bits of white quartz either side. And yeah, let's stack this along. By the way, if you've got any good pictures of what you've built in Minecraft, of what you have built, then send them to me at andyisyoda on Twitter. And just want to put some quartz along here, and I will include the pictures at the end of the video. I've got some pictures of people's builds sent in to me at the end of this video, so look out for them. And I'll be freshening them up for next video as well. So your pictures could be at the end of my video, the 5-second fame part as well. Okay, so we're getting there. This is going okay. So stand back and have a look. Bit of progress, I think. You know, if you compare it to the start of the video, it's not bad progress in 15 or 16 minutes of watching. Probably took 3 times as that to build it, because I get asked so many questions when I'm on the server, so sometimes I have to hide away. Right, so I'm going to use the Repel brush here, Repel Air, and then right click on the slabs and just bring that slab around. And I started to make some kind of decisions, big decisions here. This slab layer really needs to be at that height all the way around. Let me grab some Podzol and Repel brush that along as well. So that's World Edit. If you're not too familiar for World Edit, that's the Repel brush is part of World Edit. We can stack that along as well. Stack that 55. Not bad. The green wool here is marking out where kind of the living room and kitchen and dining room area of this house is. But let me grab some grass and stick some grass, because it's kind of like a grass balcony area here. People watching me. Sorry if I don't say hello or come up to you if you're watching, but I'm kind of in the zone, I guess. You guys get in the zone when you build, and do you put on music when you build? Because I don't often put on music. Maybe a bit of Jake Bugg in the background, a bit of light rock, but mostly I just prefer. I don't know. I prefer when I'm thinking deeply, I need to have kind of my own thoughts and not any lyrics in my head. I don't know. Do you have building music? Let me know. If you have some building music, maybe I could check it out as well. So there we go. Stack that along. Got some nice grass there. And yeah, we're doing not too bad. It seems like, I don't know, does it seem like a lot of progress or not enough progress? I'm flying backwards and forwards and not placing a block here, which means I'm super confused. I'm just wondering. I'm wondering. We want that to come across like this. And I think that's definitely the way to go, to have these slabs come all the way across like that. And I think I could probably stack these across. See, that was my choice as well, to bring them up like that. I don't know. I had some big decisions. I mean, and here I thought we'll make a step up, but it really doesn't match the video. So that's no good. So I'm going to cut the video here and kind of reverse this step up decision here and show you what I did do. Yeah, so there's the slab going all the way along. It has to be at that level. The whole house, that whole floor, it can't have a step. It's not what the architect designed. It didn't design a step. So what my sneaky solution was to move one down all the grass and the Podzol. And I think that's a pretty good compromise. Minecraft wise, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, the other alternative is to use some sort of snow floor, which is might end up something I do, a snow floor. But no, I think the quartz half slab just this makes things a lot simpler. If you start messing about with snow floors, then it can look pretty smart and nice and bright, and snow layers let light through. So there are advantages of snow floors in modern Minecraft house building, but I don't know. Anyway, get rid of some of this green wool. I think I decided to leave a bit there just so I kind of know how long the dining room is, but the green bit here, the green bit of grass just to the right of where I'm placing blocks, is going to be some stairs up and lots of bushes as well, kind of an internal. So thanks to AJ, who's helping me there, AJ Casey. Good vehicle builder and house builder. He built a nice fire truck. I think I mentioned that before. Anyway, let's get rid of the snow as well. It's great getting rid of some of these blocks that were placed maybe in episode 1. So it's super cool to get these got rid of. But yeah, we're kind of getting towards the end of the video. Pretty good progress. Some complicated decisions made. So I hope you have enjoyed the episode. I'm going to start working on the next episode just as soon as I can. But if you guys could do me a big favour, if you are watching on a tablet or a phone, could you hit that share button? The share button looks like this little arrow. And could you share the video on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you like to share things, so people who maybe haven't found this series, maybe haven't found Xalima, the island house build, and would, share it, and then we'll get a lot more people watching. And the more people watching, the quicker I get episodes out. So by helping me out with the share button, you'll be helping yourself by getting me more encouraged and more motivated to get the episodes out. So thank you so much. But anyway, that'll do for now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, may the blocks be with you. Bye. Oh my god.